Hey guys. How you doing? Hey, Shadow Chat. I'm just looking at you right now. How many of you guys are... My nose is all red. How many of you guys are new? How many people in there are new to the show? I asked this last episode. It was interesting to see how many people were. Alright, time to get upstairs again. Which way was that again? This is the wrong way. Isn't it? Yes. No. Is this the way to go? Hey, new guys. You're not new cogs. Hi, Satrasuri. I find that the reason I find it interesting is just these lonesome shows. By the way, if you are new, this isn't actually what the show usually looks like. Check us out on... This is the right way, right? I'm already turned around. Check us out on YouTube, which is linked down below, to see what the show usually looks like. I usually have more people with me. My name's Fraser, by the way. This is Baby Hank. Yoik. I guess I'll toss this on the ground. Ugh. Making my way back outside again, I guess. Uh-oh, forgot about the arrows. Thought I dodged that. Yikes. Skip past this guy. He tried to gore me. I missed this last time. Ladder. There might have been actually some treasure, I bet. Try stabbing in the back. Or I could deal with these guys right now, since they're dickheads. Back off. Get your own sandwich. Back up! Back up! Mind your business, that's all. Just mind your business. Did anybody get that reference? I think people would jump on it. Yikes. These were the guys that ambushed me. Becky got the reference. All the rest of you are gonna make us feel old. What do you think that message says, because my guess is that it says regret. I don't think there's a way to get down from that platform, so I'm not going to do it. Oh, that looked like it broke his back. Ouch. Is that the bridge I came in on? Yeah, I think we're starting to finally see some of Dark Souls' patented level entwining, wrapping. I just feel like there's so much of that missing from this version of Dark Souls, this sequel. It felt like in the original, you always saw something in the background that you had just been to, which was just a really cool feeling. Does anybody else who's been playing it feel that way? That it doesn't have nearly as much of that, I don't know, clever level design that seems to all wrap around itself? Okay, that whole thing was just a waste of time. I didn't get anything accomplished. I guess it's time to go up the elevator now. That's what this is all about. That was just like that was an excuse to go get treasure out there. You don't need an excuse for treasure, but... Becky, you think everything's cool, though. And up I go. Nope, newspapermen. You think newspapermen aren't cool? Not moose. No, yeah. The newspaper guy woke Becky up. Because our neighbor gets the paper and his door's right next to us, and they whip the paper at the door. At our door for some reason. They like to slam it right into the front door. It's really annoying. At 3 a.m. Here I go. A new room. Am I going to die? Likely. Oh, dude, are you That's rough, man. Who left you like that? He just has nubs for feet, maybe? Should I save him or should I kill him? No key to the embedded in inventory. There's a lady in there. She's a pretty lady. Hey. Hey. She's crying. It doesn't hurt him. Strong magic shield. How'd that guy die? Some fighting went on in here at some point. Is one of these a mimic? I fucking hope not. Soul vessel and a fire seed. Now Vicky's not going to be able to... Now Vicky's not going to be able to sleep. Key to the King's Passage. Oh, I guess I have to leave. I'll be back, princess. What's the deal with Hellraiser? I never watched any of them. I just know that it looks freaky. The guy with needles in his face, right? What's his story? Why is he like that? Did he do it to himself? That's Pinhead? No, is that? I wasn't calling the guy a princess, Becky. There's a princess behind him inside the cage. I think he's there to protect her or to attack anybody that opens the key. Into the King's Passage. Uh-oh. Here we go. He is coming from hell or Pandora's box. He's supposedly a demon. Safe zone. I'm going to be human for this. I'm going to swap out my kitty ring for... a ring to save my souls. Enemy horde fleeing and then lure it out. Alright, so I'm gonna have to fight all these guys. Ooh, alluring skull. Oh, that's a good idea. So, oh, tree. And a bust of some kind. I'm going to try to destroy it. I'm going to lure some guys. I've never used the alluring skull for anything, even in the first one. Every time I picked them up, I was like, I don't feel like using these, so I never did. So apparently using one will attract enemies? Huh? Here we go. A bunch of them just came to life. I don't use this move enough. I think there's probably a lot of places where this move is applicable. The jump and bash. So that was easy. 2 more twinkling titanite, and I can upgrade my old whip once again, but why would I?
Oh, so this is something, by the way, guys, that I've been thinking of.
I saw people in the shadow chat saying, is this his new game plus? I don't know if I want to do a new game plus. What does it entail? Does it mean you keep all your equipment? Because I like fresh starts. I love fresh starts. I don't think that I want to... Okay, I'll bring Ben Hart back. It's been a while since I've seen him in battle. I don't think I want to start a new one with all my equipment. Should I bring a human with me? That'll just make the boss harder. I'd rather go in without. Fresh start feels like faster progression. New Game Plus gives you all your equipment, makes enemies harder, and ultimately changes some boss patterns. Meh. I like fresh starts. To be honest, it's funny because you guys think I'm playing this the way that I want to on these Lonesome shows. Not completely. If I was playing on my own, I would have started a new game probably 4 or 5 times by now. I love new games. I love fresh starts. Starting again with a new perspective and a new spec. Testing out all the different styles. All right, here we go. That didn't hurt. You okay, Ben Hart? Can you take that? 400 damage. Blocking. He's got lightning abilities. You tank, Ben. You be the tank that you are. His shield is a son of a bitch, I'll tell you that. Oh, Ben's not long for this world anyways. He's done. I can take that. Not a big deal. Oh shit, he's powering something up. I'm backing off. Oh, he summoned guys. No. I want Ben back. I was auto-targeted to the wrong guy. The Looking Glass Knight. So he's summoning warriors to fight me from some Lewis Carroll world or something. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, no, fuck it. I won't do that. He does a different style of attack if I stay close. I thought that maybe by... Okay, I can do this. This is fine. It's a sacrifice to do that, but... I think this is the fastest way to beat him, though, is to let him do the attack. All right, here we go. Done. First try. He was not difficult. Even without Ben tanking for me, I had more than enough Estus and patience to get through that guy. He would have been, I like the idea that he summons warriors. It was an interesting mechanic, for sure. I liked him. He was a cool boss. I think that maybe he should have had more moves, though. Or maybe, like, yeah, he was a little bit dumb when it came to his attacks. Oh, shit. Did I miss out on a treasure? I didn't really explore thoroughly. And here I am at the bottom of the elevator. Is the King's Chambers a little bit more in disrepair than I had expected? I'm gonna go back up. I want to see if I missed anything. Narratic in the shadow chat. Do you really think that my battle would have been much different if I didn't have Benhart to tank for the very first half of it? It just would have been longer. There would have been no difference. I would have still gotten it first try. I'm just saying that boss was not hard enough for Dark Souls. I don't think I missed any treasure up here. What does this say? Somebody just did praise the sun. See ya, Becky. So I'm not getting an answer from Narratic. He doesn't want to respond to me on that one. Well, maybe I should be paying less attention to the shadow chat anyways, since they won't respond. Or at least that guy won't. Oh, I can light my torch on that. Can I get through that? Sweet. I did miss treasure, says Steven. Thanks, Steven. Not as... I'll pay attention to you guys. I won't chalk it all up to all of your behavior to one person. It's funny though how some people like to criticize me. Thank you for the tip. Some people will like to criticize me, but when I confront them about it, they don't like it. It's so easy to talk to a vacuum, but not to actually engage someone on your assertions. Spell quartz ring. What does that do again? I also got a new bonfire thingy. Apology accepted, Naratic. You didn't hear me talk to you? Okay, I'll accept that. I didn't think there was a way you could miss it, considering the number of times I said your name, but that's okay. Increase magic defense? Here I go. Anyway, speaking to that opinion, I found that today, the way I engaged the comments on The Walking Dead, I think that if I hadn't gone in there and started talking and responding right away, we would have seen a lot more flaming than happened. People, I think, have been surprised by how constructive most of the comments have been on The Walking Dead. I may not agree with all of them, just like they don't agree with me on my decisions in the game. However, they've been relatively constructive and not as vitriolic as I am used to with The Walking Dead episodes that get posted on YouTube. A few people now have said that there's an optional boss. Is that a spoiler, or am I about to hit an area of no return for an optional boss? If it seems like I'm about to Turbos, if you know about this optional boss that I see Shadowkeep talking about, and I'm about to pass a point of no return for taking on an optional boss, let me know. All right. Here I go, into a new area. I guess I should bring a torch with me. Do I hear music? I hear singing. Oh no. Oh no. Please. I see tree roots. Is this gonna be the revenge of... What was the name of that horrible boss, the final boss, one of the final boss battles in Dark Souls 1? Also, what is this place called? The Shrine of what? Anna? Because that makes me reminded of it just reminds me of Deadly Premonition because of the tree and like the trees and the singing and Anna, you know, if it was anagram. Okay. This is weird. Eerie. Shrine of a Mana. Oh. Attacking. It'll drop, I guess, if I attack it. Okay. I'll be back to get you later, I think. I feel as though I missed something, or... Be wary of monster. Yeah, I see him. He's a little fucker, that guy. Get out of my way, barrels. This better not be the monster. Shit. Oh, good. Wilted dusk herb and a skeptic's spice. I'm gonna just look at these skeptic spices again. It only applies to miracles, right? Skeptic spice, because I have so many of them. It's only for faith. I have 9 of them. I could potentially equip an extremely powerful miracle if I wanted. Let me see what miracles I own. I could equip, like, I could bring Emit Force down to 11 faith and then level up 1 faith and use Emit Force. Anybody out there been played as a holy man? What's Emit Force like? Is it good? I just don't see using these types of things. Even in my next game, I don't see myself really using sorcery that often. I love physical battle. I love getting up close. I also like standing from afar and doing ranged battle with arrows. But to me, all of the ranged sorceries feel slow. They just look slow to me. I guess they might get faster over time. It's not good. Emit Force is not good. It's good in PvP, says somebody in Shadow. Well then, what miracle would you think that I should use all my Simpleton spice or my Skeptic spice on to potentially test out miracles? Is there any particular miracle you think is worth it? Like an expensive one that I could bring down with 9 Skeptic spices so that it's at around 10 faith or near 10 faith at least? Can I walk on this water? I can't. I'm worried. Okay. Is there an edge to it? Lightning spear? Yikes. You are a tough mother. I'm out of here. Bye. Goodbye. Oh. Battle in the Tower, Part 2. 307 damage with the whip. He blocked that, so I can't. 377 with the club. I'm just reading on people's suggestions I'm seeing people think lightning spear. Some people seem to suggest they want me to use archdrake boots, archdrake mace. Some people think maybe healing excerpts would work because they'd let me use less of my healing items, but I'm rarely running into that problem. I am I'm most interested in things that give me ancillary benefits. You know, I like the idea of adding power to myself, and that's why I want to level up my attunement so I can start to use immolition, set myself on fire and run in and be crazy among a bunch of bad guys. That was one of my favorite spells way back when I was playing Dragon's Dogma. The one that sets yourself on fire. It's just so badass. You know, this Black Knight Great Axe is pretty awesome. Not scalable, though. Oh yeah, I just picked up a mace I wanted to see. It's called the Archdrake Mace. I think it's this one. 110A. Looks pretty cool. I took this from him, but he still has it. I've just discovered the answer to the world's energy problems. If we just kill a bunch of these guys and let their maces start duplicating based on their random drops, then we burn the maces, unlimited resources. Alright, let's go see who's singing. I want to know if I can walk across this water or not. Are you bad? Oh, you are really bad. Ugly, too. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Do you think the singing's coming from inside the house? Hello? Don't let me stop you. Were you the one singing? I don't think that's who was singing. That creature had bleeding damage. It went right through my shield. Rastless says that the unlimited resources theory earned me a follower. Well, if you like that kind of diatribe, you'll hear many of them on this show. Usually they're way more sexual based, though. I'm gonna travel back to town. I'm gonna spend some of these souls. Heck no, Huygen. I have a ring equipped. That's just how I roll. Alright guys, if you don't mind, I'm just going to run a commercial. Back in about 1 minute. Stay tuned. I'm back. I should take more breaks, not only because we have a sizable viewer count. I've been treating these lonesome shows as throwaways, but I mean, I could still be making okay money off of these. But in addition to that, my shoulders have been so sore lately from sitting on this couch, which isn't the greatest back support in the world. I should be taking, like, at least every 40 minutes, I should be taking a break to stretch, which I just did. And it was nice.
I knew.
I don't think anybody will mind a 1 minute break here and there.
Don't waste my time.
I'm gonna buy some shards from this girl.
Well,
Hey, she has new shards. Oh, she sells poison stones and bleed stones. Good to know. Oh, she doesn't sell these for, wait, 2,500 and 1,000. She used to have a limited number, and now she doesn't. Now she's restocked. So as soon as you pass... Hey, Becky, go to fucking sleep. As soon as you pass... I think I just passed a certain point in the game where she's, like, restocks. Or rather, doesn't restock, but... At this point... What was I saying? She has offered new wares. I'll buy at least one of these. I'll buy a poison stone and I'll buy a bleeding stone, and then I'll decide what to do with them.
visit me again, whenever you please.
I'm glad to see you're well.
I didn't even know she sold these. Okay, I have to do something. I'll be right back.
Be safe.
Do I have... Did Becky respond to my yelling at her, or did she... I didn't even look. Glass Knight Soul. This is... First, I have to go talk to the old crow. Oh wait, we know that she won't give me anything because she requires primal souls. So I can just use this soul for more souls. And may everybody's soul... What was her speech? Can somebody copy paste Lisa's prayer about souls when on the episode in which... I think it's actually called The Tale of Two Souls or something like that. Or A Soul Divided. Or A Bart Divided is the name. No wait, that might be a Homer Divided. Anyways, you know the episode in which Lisa says grace and Bart's soul belongs to Millhouse and he can't find it? Oh, I didn't know I had Simpleton Spice as well. She forgot she was asleep. Oh. All right, so what did I want to do?
Is that a shop? Here,
Yeah.
to see light. However,
At 13, at 16 you get 3 attunement slots, and I could go that far if I want, but I don't want to spend that many souls, so I'm just going to 13 for now. I want a quote from Simpsons in which Lisa is saying grace. I want her grace quote. Ah, Becky found it. May God have mercy on my soul, and Dad's soul, and Mom's soul, and Maggie's soul, and everybody else's soul. And then Bart interrupts at that point. Thanks, Becky. Go to sleep, Becky!
I'm glad.
Poison Mist actually seems like a really cool spell to have. Why won't she sell it to me? Oh, she will. I have a Pyromancy Flame +9. I should
always here.
really be
So come
considering
and see
using
me
it
when
more
you're in
often.
town.
I do what I want. So it seems really late game to start playing around with different things like Pyromancy, but let me test out Poison Mist. But I mean, I also want to test out Immolition just because, like, holy shit, it can be very cool. Then there's Firestorm, which is crowd control, right? Poison Mist you can only do twice. I almost did it right in front of the old lady because she blends in with her surroundings. That would have killed her. All right, here I go. That seems nice for being in a room, but it also seems really slow. Yeah, the thing is with like with spells, they're just so situational to me. Oh, you can aim this one. Is it got friendly fire? Nah. Alright, let's go see if Derpy Magoo over here restocked. Oh, he came into town.
Oh, hello again.
He's got shit items. God, this guy sucks.
By the gods, what? Well, I do hope I see you again.
Loser.
Wait. You found your way out too.
That's right.
The name's Gilligan. All right. What do you want?
What do you
I
got?
have everything you need.
My hands do look like badass when I'm... Yeah, it's true. Becky, what the fuck? Oh, this guy will sell me claws. And he'll sell me a normal whip. Finally, unlimited whips if I want them. And throwing knives. Meh.
What? Don't waste my time.
I'm gonna go talk to the guy down in the house because I haven't seen him in a while. And can someone tell me that if when you use like a weapon that applies magic to your weapon, does it stack with like already applied effects such as flame and stuff to your weapon?
Ah, yes. There is something I wanted to tell you. I was born in the land of Mirror. He was locked in the dungeon for multiple murders. But shortly before his execution, he managed to escape. And the other day, I saw a fellow with a striking likeness. And then... Wait. Well, I think he looked rather similar. No, it's true. I saw just such a man, I swear.
Are you drunk?
I believe his name was Cray something. I believe. They shared some resemblance, I think. Even more flames have appeared. I don't know what causes it. But there is something greatly comforting about that flame. It seems to fulfill something very precious, deep within the soul, something essential. I would not venture far into that hole. It was blocked by a wall, something built long ago. But it was crumbling.
What
Did you
hole
see the flame on the map?
are you talking about? This,
It wasn't there when I
I
came.
went down into this hole. It doesn't go far. He talks like this hole goes on forever, but it stops right here. Don't venture into this hole. Shut up. This guy's a waste of my time. I know that guy's talking about with murderers walking around, he said. He thought he saw a guy that he knew was a murderer. You know what? Let me try this out. Let me try this firestorm out on the piggies. Hey, piggies. Well, it's effective on piggies. So there's that. I'm gonna go talk to this chick down here. It's a bacon spell, yeah.
You've had quite a... You must have a glorious number of... What a wonderful feeling.
You guys tell me how much this increases faith, by the way? I wouldn't mind knowing how much the Ring of Prayer increases faith, just so that I can consider my options a bit better. Guidance, Homeward, Lightning Spear. Everybody's saying I should consider using the Lightning Spear. Force, Caressing Prayer, Resplendent Life, Great Heal Excerpt. Increases faith
No
by
need
5.
for miracles.
Thank you. Static Torch. So what do you need a talisman, I guess, to cast miracles? And does the strength of the talisman like affect the strength of the miracle you cast, I assume?
I'll be around if you make it back.
Yes. So it's probably not even worth it for me to get into talismans, especially since my pyromancy flame's strong. I don't know. This is what I'm really thinking of equipping. Hey, I just realized way back at that castle with all the fire, I never ended up getting all those chests that are out on the lava pits. Like, how the hell do you get those? I thought that I would receive some sort of an item to get to them easier, but I didn't. Did I miss something, or do I just get something later? I saw somebody in the chat say, in the shadow chat, say that the chimes determine the strength of faith scaling. Oh, so even if I scaled some spells down so that I could use them, I don't have enough faith to even equip the chimes that I need to use them. One bad Terran, I did use Flash Sweat and it didn't work on the lava flows. Somebody says I have to do a combination of things to get them safely. I used a combination of things. I equipped all my flame resistant stuff, my flame resistant ring, and I cast Flash Sweat, and I still died. Just go ahead and tell me what is the combination of things you have to do? What's the missing element? Oh shoot. I'm out. Forgot. Which way am I supposed to be going right now? Where was I? Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to be even doing anything in this castle. I'm supposed to be headed down to the singing lady. Alright, back to the singing area. Did I pick up a soul vessel? Really, Steven? When did I do that? I wasn't paying attention. Thanks, Steven. I didn't know I did do that. Anyways, I'm going to test out immolation on this dude that I'm about to fight down here. This should be fun. Here we go. Where is he? There he is. Come at me, bro. That hurt. It didn't do anything to him. It just gave him a little bit of damage. Like a tiny bit of damage when he came at me, like when he was around me. I was doing like 319 when I hit him with the club with a single hand and a light attack. Somewhere in the castle, apparently. I got the soul vessel somewhere in the castle. So if I were to respec, guys, what do you think I should do if I respec my character? Try to make a faith-based character? Maybe start wielding spears? Seems really late in the game to start doing that. But I don't know. I like my character as she is. I feel like if I was to do anything, I'd get out of the whole attunement game. Get my attunement points back. Yeah, okay. Immolation does like nothing. Fuck off. What does it say it does? Immolation says... it incinerates a nearby foe. That's it. Maybe that guy was resistant to fire. Lycan Von Wolf thinks that I should go all out on huge weapons. You think I should? But I love using my bow. Hey, what's down here? Are you guys seeing this? Ah, you bugger. Thanks, auto-targeting, for pointing that out. I'm just gonna run back. I'm gonna try out Immolition on one other enemy, and that's my favorite guys to test things on. The Minotaurs, way back at, forget the place, his name, but the Minotaurs. I think they're Minotaurs. I mean, they're more like buffalo, water buffalo. Back in, oops, wrong one. Like in Von Wolf, you're right. I love poise breaking. Does increasing your strength increase the ability to poise break? Yeah, Pixel Podium, that sounds like basically the worst idea ever. On a first playthrough to go for all agility and just go for dodging only, that sounds like a lot of restarting bosses over and over and over again. Ah! Forgot about you. Alright, you're the first one to deal with my Immolition then. Okay, this sucks. It's a terrible strategy, setting yourself on fire. Look at it, it barely hurts them. This is doing nothing. That is a horrible, horrible spell. It's hilarious, but am I missing something about this thing? That, like, is it supposed to be better than it actually looks? I mean, it looks awesome, but I've upgraded my Pyromancy Flame to +9. It's at +9 right now. I'm attuning something else. I'm gonna try out Poison Mist and Great Combustion. Or maybe Firestorm. Firestorm seems like a nice out when you're like surrounded. I'm gonna try Firestorm. I don't think these guys have fire resistance. I've used the halberd against them and they've never really flinched. I mean, it's done very good. Somebody says those guys have high magic defense, but flame is not magic. I've now used Immolation against 2 people and both of them took very little damage from it. Did I just get unlucky and try it against 2 people with high flame resistance? Here, I'll just use, I'll show you. I'll use, flame arrows against, this guy. Actually, I have to equip something else. Here's a flame bow. Using flame arrows. You know, he actually might be a little bit resistant. Anywho, I'm going to use this poison mist. Is he poisoned? He didn't even get poisoned. Fuck sorcery or any kind of magic in this game. He's still not poisoned. Jesus Christ, man. Alright. That seems like a good spell. It's like the emergency, that's like the eject button. He doesn't seem resistant to fire, guys. He just died. He took 300 damage to that spell. I can prove it again just by quickly attuning. My great fireball, my great flame ball, whatever. Come here, dude. I need to test you again. Come here. There you go. Come here. Right over the tree. Oh, yeah, you know what? I think he is resistant to fire. All right, so what do you guys, how about, then that must mean this spell is insane. If he's resistant to fire and it still does that much damage to him. Let me try it out on these guys. You would think Poison Mist would be good on those guys, but it looks like it doesn't work well on them. Yeah, I agree, Pixel Podium. I think so too. I'm just experimenting. I don't know. I like to do this. This is what I do. But I'm just thinking that this spell is pretty badass. I think I should keep Pyromancy going, because check it out. Like, that's pretty cool, you have to admit. Let me use Immolition on them and see, maybe Immolition is better than I thought it was. Here I go. Come here, guys. It's a party. You're invited. Please don't hurt me before you die. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Immolition sucks. I hate Immolition. It's going to do such a mediocre, trivial amount of damage by the time that if you're that close quarters that you're touching them with your body, you might be in a bad state to begin with. I would think that Immolition would have been a cool spell if it somehow increased your attack power in addition to like your speed or something for a bit. Who knows why? Because being on fire makes you move fast, that's why. Shut up, that's why. So Immolition's out, but This spell is definitely in. And I feel like Poison Mist should be better than it seems. I'm thinking maybe Great Fireball. Immolition and Twin Blades. Fuck them. Yeah, I'm not sure that's gonna be a great strategy. I think that's actually just probably the worst thing I've ever heard. I put so much into that Twin Blade, and boy, it's not that good. It's not a great weapon. For single player anyways. I don't know how it would pan out in multiplayer. I don't really like Great Fireball either. It's too slow. Nothing beats this Firestorm, man. Look at the range. It just clears the room. If I could get... This isn't a room, though, to be fair. You're vulnerable for a long time, though. Somebody said something about, have you upgraded Poison Mist? You can't upgrade spells unless I'm insane, guys. I don't think, right? I don't think you can upgrade your Pyromancy. You upgrade your Flame. You upgrade the actual item that you cast it with. You don't upgrade the spells. I'm just going to try Combustion, Great Combustion real quickly here. Oops, wrong spell, sorry. Sorry about that, buddy. You guys, fuck you. Too slow. Does intelligence increase the rate at which you cast pyromancies? Because I know that intelligence increases sorcery and faith miracle casting, but does it increase pyromancy casting speed? Because that was slow as hell. He means that there's a spell called Toxic Mist, which is more potent. I understand that that would probably be true. I haven't found Toxic Mist. So right now, I'm not impressed with most of the pyromancy. I'm just a big physical weapon guy. I don't know. Like, I think when it comes to spells, I'm more interested in stuff that makes, not stuff to use in combat, but stuff that makes your weapon better. Like, I didn't get an answer, guys, but if I were to go a pyromancy or a sorcery route with my respec, does... Oh, this costs too much though. Well, unless I use my skeptic's spices to bring it down. Anyways, what I was gonna say was, first of all, like repair, things like that. Things like repair, things like magic weapon application, so that you can make your weapon more powerful for a short time. Does a magic weapon stack with the attributes of the weapon already? So if I apply magic to a sword that has fire already applied to it, is it going to have magic and fire and physical? And is it going to scale up even farther, or is it going to split the stats among the three attributes and make it the same, just make it the same power? The description says that it just reinforces the weapon with intense magic, allowing for infliction of heavy magic damage. It doesn't, like... You know, let's be real here, though. When it comes to my character, she has 1 intelligence. Even on a respec, giving her... Trying to go sorcerer is probably a really dumb idea. I don't want to test that because it requires a respec to test. I don't want to, yeah, the shadow chat's just saying test it, but... Zycecizix says that it seemed to increase overall damage, but not by much for him in his different playstyles, different people. I like mobile and quick, barely any armor. You like to go in big and slightly bulky and hammer things with giant branches. This is true. I do like that. It feels really good. I like being still relatively light on my feet, but it's really nice to hammer things into the ground. It feels so cool. I'm just gonna, However, I played through all of Dragon's Dogma as a dual dagger wielding rogue with a magic bow who was really fast and would jump on and just slice the hell out of guys. I liked playing like that too. That's why I was kind of excited, to be honest, about the twin blades. I was hoping they would be better than they were.
I can see. You must... What a...
So I'm just, if I buy this from her, they've got the Caressing Prayer, an elementary miracle for clerics, purifies body, removing all poisons. See, that's useful. Affects both the caster and nearby allies. Miracles seem really useful. Resplendent Light. HP, restores HP. I should really give Lightning Spear a try, but I would need to use... No, I don't need Lightning Spear. This is what I'm going to do. I'm buying this.
May the power of miracles be with you.
I think I'm going to... put this in my hand. Oh my god, this is so lame. And then I'm going to attune my miracle after I bring it down. I think that the healing miracle is probably going to help me more than anything else. Especially since it heals over time, since you can like initiate it as you go into a boss battle and just keep going with it. I'm sorry, I've fallen behind with the chat. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up. Yeah, I think I'm going to avoid heavy magic. If I'm going to do anything, it's going to be the application of this. Let me see. Okay, so I'm just going to attune some miracles after I use my Skeptic Spice to bring down the great healing thing. Because I have, what do I have? I have 10 faith, and the miracle that I want to use is Resplendent Life. and it has 25 faith to use. However, I have this. Simpleton Spice. Now I want Skeptic Spice, which will bring that 25 down to 13. No, 14. And if I respec, I could give myself 4 more faith to use this Resplendent. I think that that's probably going to be sweet. How do you use it? Anybody know how to use this? It's not a one-time use, right? Like, how do I... Am I supposed to, like, take it to somebody to... It's under consumables. For a chosen spell, it says. Maybe if I... Maybe I have to attune it first for some reason. And then maybe if I take it to the merchant that sold you the talking wood carvings in Iron Keep? Really? Okay. Oh, that's what he was talking about with incense. Oh, interesting. Thanks. That's what the incense was all about. Okay, I'm headed to him and I'm gonna make it so that I can use Resplendent Life, which I think maybe, like, is going to really help some battles. Not that I have a lot left in this playthrough, I don't know. Especially, I don't know, I'm putting a lot of... I think that most of what I'm doing right now and what I'm saying is sort of just speculation or kind of guessing what I'm gonna do with my next character.
Well?
Incense. Here we go. Resplendent Life, please. Bring it down. Right? So I can now equip this with 16 faith.
Cheers.
So the respecking I'm about to do isn't going to change my character that much. It's just going to make me so that I can use this miracle, basically. I need 2 attunement slots to do it. And yeah. So this will be my last respec, I imagine.
Still, do you?
Can you guys make
No,
a...
of course
Oh, wait.
not.
Wait, never mind. Wait.
No.
I need to do a quick spec on my... Alright. All I know is that I need 28 strength at least. I'm at 30 strength as it is. This is the strongest weapon I need to use. So 28 strength is the max I need. And then as far as dexterity goes, what's my highest dexterity weapon that I've been using? Probably the whip. think I might actually pare back a little bit on dexterity on this respec. 20 dexterity. 26 to use the halberd. All right, maybe I'll go up to 28 and 26. So I might be jumping back a little bit on taking away a couple points from strength and dexterity to do this. And I don't think it's going to affect my stats that much, especially now that my weapons have become elemental. Unless, I mean, I know that some of you want me to just go all strength and get up to 50. $386 damage this Girm Great Axe does. Oh my god. How good could that be, that axe? 50. It's only got D strength scaling though, so like, alright, so I'm considering that. I don't think that would be a great idea. To what are you referring, Raupauk? I'm only like in Wolf, I'm only talking about giving up like 4 points of dexterity. Yeah, I don't think 50 strength is probably worth it. I'm just kind of salivating over wielding that axe. But I don't need that much to wield it two-handed anyways, right? I could just... In fact, I can already wield it. I wish it would say how much I need to wield it with one hand or with two hands. What the minimum is. I should try this out a bit more though. It doesn't have as good a poise breaking as the club. You do a ton of damage with that, with only 30 strength on that club. 50 would be unnecessary. Two-handing actually makes it half? I thought it was like 70% or something. All right, here I go. I'm just gonna respec now. I want to use that faith. Sorry for this taking so long, guys. So I'm changing my. I have to put my attunement up to at least 2 slots, right? So it has to go back up to 13. I'm gonna bring strength to 28 so that I can still one-hand the club. 26 on dexterity so that I can use all the weapons that I still like to use. Faith needs to go up to, what was it again for the spell? 17? What was that spell that I just changed? It was at 25 and I used 9 Skeptic Spice. So it should be, it's 16. Should have been 14, shouldn't it have? Vitality up to 30. Endurance up as far as I can get it. I could actually give up some vitality, by the way. I haven't needed... I've been sitting... Do you get a soul rebate if you don't use all your points here? Wow, there you go. I just respect. I'm back to exactly where I was, except I just gave up a few points of dexterity and a couple points of strength. And now I can use this miracle. Done. Bam.
Now, go along.
Let me head to the, I guess I'll continue now. Here we go. So I'm going to test out this miracle. Let's see how much damage I can take. I don't know how good this thing is. Considering how much faith it requires, I have a feeling it's pretty good, especially since it only has 2 uses. I have a feeling it's going to really help me out in sticky situations with bosses. I didn't know it took so long to cast. Holy shit. That was ridiculous. That thing... Miracles are slow. You can't use them, like, really in the middle of a battle too often, huh? I mean, healing miracles anyways. I guess they're more like for a mid-adventure type thing. Okay, now let's see how I do. Come at me, bro! Oh, it's slow. I regret everything. It's a very slow... But I guess that's okay. Like, how long does it continue? Replenishment life has a 840 HP over 60 seconds. Over 1 minute. That's not that great. Oh well, I didn't have to change my character much to do it in the first place, so... Maybe I'll try out some other miracles too, even though I can't afford many of them. Oh, I'm one-handing. I can't one-hand this. Let me try two-hand. Going back to my club. I don't know, the more research and looking at, whoa! Ah, shit, I forgot about it again. The lady just really, distracts me. Hello, lady. Yeah.
We knew you were coming. And stopped singing. We are Milfanito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark.
Stop talking like you're a hive mind. Weird.
We will sing here forever, as we always have, from long, long ago. We know nothing of the world outside. And why should we? For we will never leave. Do you seek King Vendrick?
I'm gonna kill him, I think.
But what is a king, after all? We know nothing of the world outside.
You got your point across already.
For we will never leave here.
Boring
When we
me.
sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught. Is there anything wrong? Perhaps this will help.
Thank you.
This is all that we can do. When we sing, the little ones dance.
All right, see you later. Guys, is it bad that I'm so obsessed with the next playthrough that I'm just like constant, that's all I'm thinking of right now? Oh shit, I'm getting cursed in here. Man, I'm so not into this, the miracles that I just want to, like, I'm thinking of not even attuning it. Hey, you. So, I'm almost died. Wow. One bad Terran kind of gave. That sounds interesting. That sounds like an interesting idea. One bad Terran in there. It's okay. You can kill me. Steven and One Bad Terran are both saying maybe they don't mind me starting over. What do you guys think? I think part of it is I don't want to see what's at the end before I start over. It's like if I were to finish the game and start over, I might be like, I already know how it ends. But 60 hours. But it won't take me 60 hours again, because I already know how to do everything. That's it. I might not do... I'm not starting over... I'm not... let's put it this way. I'm just starting a new character. I'm not saying I'm going to play it all the way through. I'm starting over. And if I get bored of starting over, if I get bored of the new character I make, I'll go back to the other game. I'm not Lock Bob. I'm not into New Game Plus. I never have been with games. I've kind of talked about how much I love fresh starts and a fresh inventory and a fresh everything from the very beginning. Oh, you'll see the character again. I'll go back to her. I'm probably not gonna play all the way through with this character. I just kind of want to. I feel like it right now. I don't know what it is. I feel like just trying again. All right, I'm gonna take a break. I'll leave you here at. Here, wait a second. Here, if I'm gonna do that, I should actually do it so that I can cut this as a separate part. All right, I'll be back. I'm just gonna stretch. I'm gonna take a break, and we'll be back, and we'll start a new game for a while. Stay tuned.